Hey everyone, Chang here and welcome to my channel. This is the practice problem video series where basically you pick a problem that either highlights a math concept very well or one that you would normally see in like a standardized test environment. Let's begin. So for today's video, we're going to go over this problem. This is one of those problems that can screw up a specific group of people. Now, what do I mean by that? It's not whether you're smart or not. It has nothing to do with that. It's based on experience. Now, for the people who's going to get screwed over, it's based on the idea that at one point in your life, you're going to experience some math puzzle, math riddle that's worded very similarly to this. You go through it, you work through it, you spend a lot of time on it, and in the end, the answer is just one of those numbers, one of those variables that they present to you. And so you remember that. Now, when you see a problem like this, your first gut instinct is to jump at it. All right, so a problem like this, this one's writing words and minutes, and then they have W and 1 over M. So if it's a multiple choice option, they're definitely gonna have W. They're probably gonna have 1 over M as well. And then you're like, immediately, that's it. That's the answer. I'm gonna choose that. And then you might be wrong. So in this case, in the test environment, make sure you go through it. Doesn't matter if it takes a lot of work, at least at the point, if you do get one of these, you know roughly that you've gotten the correct answer. So let's begin. Tom can write W words in 1 over M minutes. How many words can he write in M minutes? Well, that's pretty simple, right? We have W, and I put the quotation so you guys can see the variables, and in 1 over M minutes. Well, in that case, let's just write it here. W over 1 over M minutes. That's your rate. So that's how fast he's writing. Okay, hopefully you guys can see that right here. Now, the question itself is how many words can he write in M minutes? Well, if you have your rate, you just multiply it with however many minutes in this case. So let's just rewrite this. W over 1 over M. It's basically W divided by 1 over M. And if you know the division of fraction, this is basically W M. Okay, and we're going to multiply it by the number of minutes. In this case, it's just M. So the final answer is actually WM times M. So that's going to equal WM squared. Okay, or they might rewrite it as M squared W or whatsoever. Just be very careful of that. But here's the thing. Notice this. It's not W, it's not 1 over M, even though it might be our first instinct to jump to. It ends up being WM squared. So hopefully this helped. See you in the next video.